voice begins to sound like poetry? That when physics stares into the heart of reality, it begins to whisper the same truths the mystics declared centuries ago. Ibn Arabi, the great Sufi master, once said, "Being is one. All multiplicity is nothing but the outward manifestation of the one reality." And today quantum physics says the universe is not made of solid bricks, but of invisible waves, fields, and probabilities. A mountain, a star, your hand. They are not separate things, but ripples of one hidden ocean. Unity of being and entanglement. Ibn Arabi's teaching of Wahdat, al-Wujud, the unity of being, reveals that everything is connected through the one. Nothing is cut off or isolated. There is nothing in existence but God. All things are His appearances. Quantum physics mirrors this with entanglement. Two particles separated by light years move as one, connected in a way that defies space. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. Ibn Arabi would smile and say there is no distance, for the real is the only reality manifestation and the observer. For Ibn Arabi, creation is not separate from God. It is His self-disclosure, His reflection in mirrors. The universe is imagination within imagination, yet it is real. It is the mirror in which the divine contemplates Himself. Quantum physics too speaks strangely. Before observation, a particle is not one thing but many possibilities. The very act of perception brings reality into being. In science, they call this the observer effect. In the language of Ibn Arabi, it is tajal, the divine manifestation. Existence unfolds the moment it is witnessed by the light of awareness that Allah has placed within creation. Ibn Arabi often spoke of the barzakh, the realm between worlds, where realities overlap, where dream and waking, spirit and matter intertwine. The entire cosmos, he said, is like an imagination within the divine command, a reflection within a reflection, for only Allah is real, al-khalq. Modern physics, too, whispers something similar. In quantum theory, particles exist in multiple states at once. Countless possibilities, all present until one is revealed. Just as Ibn Arabi described the many dimensions of being coexisting under divine will, physics too now discovers a universe that is not singular but layered with hidden potentials, a creation still unfolding. Time beyond time. To us, time moves, moment by moment. But Ibn Arabi wrote, all of time is a single instant. There is no before or after with Allah. For in the divine knowledge, past, present, and future are already inscribed. Modern science now finds an echo of this. Relativity bends time, and some physicists even speak of a block universe, where all moments exist simultaneously. The mystic and the scientist meet here, both realizing that time is not ultimate. Beyond clocks, there is a timeless now, the eternal decree of Allah, the heart and the field. Ibn Arabi once wrote, "My heart has become capable of every form, a pasture for gazelles, a convent for monks, a temple for idols, the Kaaba of the pilgrim. I follow the religion of love." He spoke not of worshipping forms, but of the heart's vastness, able to recognize the divine wisdom reflected in all creation. In a similar way, physicists speak of the quantum field, the unseen ocean that gives birth to every particle, every galaxy, every breath of life. What modern science calls the quantum field, Ibn Arabi saw as the heart, unseen, infinite, and the mirror through which reality manifests by Allah's command. So look at the parallels. Wahdat, al-Wujud, and quantum entanglement both revealed the unity of all. Existence under one source, Tajal and the observer effect, both show that reality unveils itself when witnessed. Barzakh and superposition both describe the meeting of unseen layers of being, awaiting divine disclosure. Everything is connected, not by chance, but by the will of al-khalq, the only real. If this reflection helped you see the harmony between faith and science, subscribe and walk with us, so more hearts may witness the signs of Allah in both the seen and the unseen. Tell me, do you look at the world as matter or as a mirror of the divine? The eternal now and physics' timeless block universe both remind us time is an illusion of our perception. The heart of the mystic and the quantum field of science both point to an infinite source that births all possibilities. But here's the most astonishing part. Quantum physics tells us that the very fabric of reality is not fixed. It is fluid, dancing, uncertain. At the smallest scales, particles flicker in and out of existence, borrowed from a vacuum that is never truly empty. Ibn Arabi too spoke of this mystery. The cosmos is renewed in each instant. Creation never repeats itself, for God never discloses himself in the same form twice. Think about that. Science says reality flickers like a candle flame, appearing and vanishing in each moment. The mystic says the same. Every instant is a new creation, a new unveiling of God's infinite face. So when you look at your hand, your breath, the person you love, know this: you are not looking at something fixed, solid, or permanent. You are witnessing a miracle being born right now in this very instant. A new creation unlike any before, unlike any after. And maybe that is the true secret in quantum physics share. Existence is not a thing. It is an ever-renewing miracle happening in the eternal now. So maybe quantum physics are not strangers, not enemies. Maybe they are two rivers flowing toward the same ocean. One through the eye of the heart, the other through the lens of mathematics. And at that horizon where they meet, the whisper is the same. Reality is one. Separation is illusion. The universe is a mirror, and you are both the witness and the witnessed. So perhaps the question is not whether the mystic was right or the physicist was right. The question is, will you see with both eyes, the eye of reason and the eye of the heart? For when knowledge and faith come together, the veil begins to thin. And in that thinning, you may glimpse what the prophets already knew, and what science is only beginning to approach. That beyond time and space, beyond matter and mind, there is only Allah, al-khalq, the absolute reality, forever creating, forever unveiling, forever near. If this opened your heart to see the signs of Allah in both the seen and the unseen, subscribe and walk with us, so more hearts may awaken to His truth. Tell me, do you see the world as many or as one creation under the one?